Hold up a second, y'all. I just gotta put this light on. Although I know y'all can see me just fine, but just a little light. But just needed that. So, hello, welcome to WFSO Aftermath. Um, I guess we're just gonna talk about like wrestling news and Bucks stuff. We're gonna talk about them too, and plus it's gonna be a busy week. Besides with like all wrestling all week, of course. But we got two pay-per-views going to happen. You got Impact Wrestling Overdrive, which I got a way that can watch all three at the same time, but we'll see. Because you got that, and you got SmackDown going on at the same time. Then you got the Bucks game going on Friday when they go against Philadelphia 76ers on the road. So it's kind of like a triple threat. Might as well just say it that way. Also, Saturday is AEW Full Gear. Think I'm gonna, yeah, we'll pull out a video, probably both. Ooh, excuse me. Probably both videos on Thursday just to talk about either Thursday or Friday, just to talk about both pay per views and my predictions. So depending on what's going on Saturday, most likely, I'll say 80% I'm gonna watch on Full Gear on pay per view. This is just at 80% unless something else happens. Yeah, just keep it that way. Okay, I guess the first thing we can talk about is like the results of game changing wrestling. They were in Wisconsin today. I didn't go see the show, but let's see the results of that. So let's dysfunction in their AEW World Tag Team Championship. Coranda versus Yoshiyuki Sakuda. Big Joe versus Hunter Freeman. Nick Wayne versus Carlos Romo. Swaver. Sar Rex versus Jim Lloyd. Jordan Oliver versus Greg Kristen. Okay, a popular person. And Alex Price. Okay, Nick Jerry's was there, and I guess he was just hyping up the fans there for talk about tonight's card. Nick Wayne versus Carlos Romo was the first match. Nick Wayne won by pinfall. Let's see. Okay, the three-way match with Blake Kristen, Alec Price, and Jordan Oliver. Sawyer Wreck versus Jim Lloyd, and Sawyer Wreck won by pinfall. And the GCW World Tag Team Championship match. Most Matsio Ace Warner versus John Wayne Murdoch. John Wayne Murdoch won by submission. Cole Radrick versus Togiuski Staduka. Sorry, like I said, sorry if I'm mentioning their names wrong. I guess that's the main event. And Cole Radrick won by pinfall. And that was it. Yeah, like I guess my only issue with this was, oh well, and two, they need like a bigger building so they can get like, because I know they crawling with big names that we on the card, but it's like probably the only big name would be there. Of course, is Nick Gage and Blake Christian, and Mance Warner is a popular guy in the Midwest. but you kind of know what I'm getting at. And plus, they was on tour yesterday with the just for like an invitation match they had. Uh, I'm trying to. Might as well just look for like some more news. So since I'm on here, hmm, let's see. People Life was in a dark match. Yeah, WWE was in Madison today, so I wonder if they had results of that. So I'll try to look. Of course, they'll be here in Milwaukee next month, then in Chicago for SmackDown. Oh yeah, big NWA thing happened. Tyrus is now the NWA World Champion. Beat Trevor Murdoch. So that happened. Oh yeah, update on Bobby Roode's possible return to WWE was they saying he's probably gonna be joining the SmackDown brand when he's returned. He's been out of action since his was it like a knee injury or something like that? Okay, he was backstage in Indianapolis this past Friday. Let's see. So, oh, it doesn't say what kind of surgery he had underwent neck, so it could be a neck issue. Uh, yeah, so this is interesting. Like when Bobby Roode's possible return, so it's like, what they gonna do with him? Are they gonna separate Dolph and Rude, or are they just gonna put them like in singles competition? Because I know Triple H was like high on Bobby Roode in NXT, but I don't know if he's gonna go back to the Glorious gimmick, which was pretty funny. Face or heel, but it was pretty funny. So let's go back to looking for more news. Oh yeah, Bobby Fish won his debut boxing match Abu in Budai. I think it's Abu Dhabi. I don't know. Let's see. New wrestling promotion. Let's see. Kevin Kelly announced new wrestling promotion. Let's see what promotion that is. Oh, it was announced today. Well, he announced it today by Twitter. Kevin Kelly. He is involved with a brand new promotion called American Excellence Wrestling. First event will take place Saturday, January 7th, which will be in historic Hamburg Fieldhouse in Pennsylvania. In his tweet, he revealed the logo for his upstart. Oh, his promotion. Oh, okay. American X Wrestling are on display with the American flag featuring inside of the X. Following his big announcement, a fan asked him will he be doing commentary for his events, and he responded with no, nothing that there are focused on live events to start. However, we see seems open to send the announcements once they get things cranked up. Hmm. So wow. So new promotion starting in January. So this is gonna be interesting. I guess it's gonna be like who the stars is gonna be there and like what's gonna be going on because you got like control your narrative. You got that. I think that's still going on, but it's gonna be under EC3, and of course you got AEW, but they're like a bigger thing. Then you got these other promotions like GCW and more like well it's because I think like 2024 there's probably gonna be like more like independent wrestling competition going on, especially up here. That would gives like Chicago's attention. Well, get attention from Chicago. Like you, well, we didn't have. What is it? I'm sorry. I'm just forgot. Zelo Pro. Yeah, that's what it is, Zelo Pro. We haven't heard from them ever since August last year, and don't know what's going on. It's like we just know they did their summer shows, but they ain't did no more shows like after that. We don't know when the next time they're gonna be back here or whatever's going on. You know what? Since we talk about them, let me go on their website. The last time I heard of them, they was doing their summer events in Illinois, and that's pretty much it. So see if they got any news going on. Nothing since 2020. You know what? I'm gonna talk. You know what? I'm gonna ask them. But when is the next time you guys will be back in Milwaukee? Because they have been quiet ever since the summer, and just like insane. And AAW was here at one time, but they just only did that one show, and that was it. And I don't know if like ZO Pro was complaining about them using the building, or other people was complaining because I know like NXT used to use that building for a few times, and GLTW was there one time, but I guess it was like the show that they put there was not probably the reason it was only success it wasn't successful because I think it wasn't promoted enough. That's just my opinion on that. Or People may say different. Who knows? But like I said, hopefully Zero Pro will come back and at least next year or something like that. But 2024, the reason why I said 2024 is because they have like besides Turner Hall, they're gonna have, but across the street from there will be two new venues, which should be done by early 2024. And the time they do that, they probably will have like probably can bring back. I don't know if Impact Wrestling ever been here. They've been in the state, but they have never been here in Milwaukee. But it will be a good opportunity for them to like come back here and bring like stars here. But I know Day Hero, like when he has his like big event like Blizzard Brawl or some of his shows of DLCW, some of the stars do come there, and which is good news. But we know AEW will only come here like once a year, which is what more can you do? You get two shows for the price of one, so that's kind of one big thing. Let's see what else. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Of course, Nick Aldis ain't happy with NWA. I guess he's saying it's the most toxic place ever. I don't know why. It's like if a company made me like two-time world champion, like why would I complain? Like seriously, like why would I complain? Twin Con confirms a major AEW signing. Must be somebody new he signed that's going to be probably on the show this Wednesday. But unfortunately, you won't be able. I won't be able to watch it because we no longer have kids. Oh yeah, we do. Got Sling. But anyways, let's see. See. Yeah, we already know who Ronda Rousey is going to fight. She going to fight Sachi for the SmackDown Women's Title, and the Raw Women's Title ain't going to be defended. It's going to be most likely she Bianca Belair is going to be part of War Games, where they were having Survivor Series in 2 weeks' time. I'll just say like less than let's see, in like a week from this coming Saturday. So yeah, less than 2 weeks away. Um, let's see. So WWE adds Undertaker's live event to the Royal Rumble weekend in San Antonio. So he been doing these like shows like about every like day before pay per view called a one dead man show. So he's been doing that the day before each pay per view. So I don't know if he got one for. I know he didn't do one like in Abu Dhabi, whatever, when they was no Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry, Houston. where Survivor Series is going to be at. So he's going to be doing that. Apparently, they just added that he's going to do one the day before the Royal Rumble, and the tickets go on sale in 2 days actually. Well, 10 a.m. Central. So yeah, they adding that, and there will be a limited number of VIP tickets available. Ticket price has yet to be announced. Um, let's see. One Day Man show so far have been presented in conjunction with SummerSlam, Clash of the Castle, Extreme Rules, and now the Survivor Series. Um, there's gonna be nothing in December because the only thing in December is so that's the only December. There's no day one pay per view that's gonna happen. They cancel that, so there's gonna be no pay per view between the deadline pay per view and the Royal Rumble. So yeah, so at least they're gonna have a lot to build between now and then. So we just hope they don't build it so much it'll get extremely boring. And so we just hopefully that it just doesn't come to that. Straighten this a little bit. I apologize. So probably like something like that. Like let's just say if they done something like that here. Let's just say we get like a pay per view here this year, then they probably will do it to. They might do it at the Turner Hall Ballroom since it's closest to the arena. They probably would do that because I think they ain't gonna do it with that those other two buildings because they're gonna be starting construction on that sometime this month. It ain't gonna be ready in time. They decide to do a paper next year. But yeah, a lot of big things going on with the Deer District area and all other areas like with the Iron District with their soccer fields and stuff like that. So again, like a soccer team. So it'll be interesting. So interesting stuff coming here in the city for the next maybe 3 4 years. Rey Mysterio dealing with an injury. I didn't know this, and he's supposed to be in that World Cup tournament coming up. Oh, he's been pulled from the World Cup due to unspecified injury. Oh, Ringside News was the first report about Mysterio's injury and how Mustafa Ali will be the one to replacing him in the SmackDown World Cup tournament. Oh, okay. Now I get that. Dave Mesner noted that the injury is believed to not be serious, and it's either a foot or ankle. I guess he was reported had in a walking boot this past Friday. He only gonna be out for like a few weeks. Okay, fair enough. Maybe there's a way he can get his rematch against Gunter for the Intercontinental title. Maybe they'll put on let's see. God, he probably won't be back in time for Survivor Series. So maybe they'll do like a special on SmackDown show and have him challenge for that. So we'll see. Mm, so they already got like two people like advanced into the semifinals in a week from this Friday, but not this coming Friday because I know they're going to finish up with the two first rounds. So Sento Escobar went against Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke Escobar won that match. Then Jinder Mahal versus Braun Strowman, and although the match was kind of quick, Braun Strowman did win that match and advance to the semifinals. So whoever they're facing is between whoever makes it to the first round this coming Friday. Um, if y'all have a chance, Raw that kind of ruined the whole episode for me. But I can tell you one thing that was good with the arguments in Japanese between Io Sky and Asuka. So probably by now everybody probably know what Baka means, which she was constantly telling Io Sky, saying it like a whole bunch of times repeatedly. If you don't know, it means stupid. And on here in English, then when Io Sky ended up saying bitch, it was in Japanese. So it was kind of funny. And also Sarah Logan did return to SmackDown because when it seemed like it was going to uh, be Fly from Hit Row went against Selena Vega from Vega Fantasma. Then Viking Raiders came out of nowhere with the returning Sarah Logan with them. So yeah, WWE is bringing people back. And like, what do y'all think? Like, is Triple H is right, like bringing some of these people back? And it seems like there's more. There could be more returns that's on the way. So like AEW like coming up with like big surprises and stuff, and like WWE is coming up with the same thing, but some of them that's already been up there probably gonna get called up, but probably the new faces and stuff like that will be going to NXT, and who knows how long they're gonna be down there. Mm, I'm just trying to look. Oh, San Francisco beat the Chargers 22-16. Well, you kind of know my idea of how I feel about that 49ers team. They kind of beat the Packers and make it to, a couple of times. And I think the last time they faced the Packers did win, but luckily they won that. Let's see. Well, we know Timothy Stratton will be back soon, and she ended up getting something done, which will be obvious from her recent photos because she wasn't that big. So it's probably why she took time off. But I don't know. I don't know. Just some of these women, they don't need to get something done. I think they was already, athletic and don't really need to, do anything. Oh yeah, Chelsea Green. Okay, I guess her contract is over with Impact Wrestling. So they right now they're saying it's possible that she could be back in WWE real soon, and maybe there's a chance they might get Matt Cardona back. But I don't know when his contract ends or anything like that. Um, if Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, comes back, then well, I think a lot of people would pop for him, especially like if they saw his career like out of WWE and what he went through from being NWA World Champion and being from GCW's Heavyweight Champion. Then he was social media champion in Impact. Then suddenly with the injury, you have to like drop all those titles off, and yeah. Okay, since assuming control as WWE CCO, Triple H has brought back many as 15 wrestlers that were previously released on the Vince McMahon regime. Of course, it was B Fat, Hit Row, and three Dakota Kai, Dexter Loomis, Karrion Kross, Scarlett, Johnny Gargano, Braun Strowman, Candice Ray, of course Bray Wyatt, Karen Cindy Gallows, Emma, and most recently who it was was it? Yeah, it was this past Monday when Mia Yim returned and helped out. I guess she's gonna be part of the OC, so we're going to see how that goes tomorrow with them on Raw. Because after their 6-man tag on Crown Jewel didn't go that well, so they needed somebody to you know contain Rhea Ripley at least. Let's see. It appears Bray Wyatt is pushing Triple H to bring back two more former WWE stars, and that'd be Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas. Let's see. Wyatt has a lot to say over his storylines currently, and that's WWE higher up or listen to all of his ideas. There's people. There's people that Bray likes, people he wants to work with. Let's see. Bo Dallas is one of them, and Eric Rowan. If Eric wants to come back, I'm sure they'll allow that if Bray also wanted it. Hmm. So that's good that he get maybe a say so in his storyline ideas, which is good. So can't complain about that. And this time with Eric Rowan and his brother Bo Dallas, which he couldn't do anything with Luke Harper, aka Brody Lee, because he's dead. Or they can do something with with maybe with Braun Strowman. Who knows? But I think that's probably pretty much gonna be it on what we're gonna do with the news because I didn't think it was gonna be that much, but at least a little bit that we can talk about today. Let's see if I find one more, then we'll talk about that one. Then just leave it at that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, congratulations to Deanna Perrazio and Steve Macklin. They just got married over the weekend, so congratulations to them. If you don't know what both of them are, they're both on Impact Wrestling. But yeah, that's pretty much nothing. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. It was like a little like promo going on between Britt Baker and Soraya, aka Paige. Um, she announced to everybody that she's 100% clear. So she's going to wrestle Britt Baker at Full Gear. So of course, that's probably gonna be worth watching and see how she does with her now 100% clear with her like neck injury. So yeah, very interesting. Um, I guess we can talk about a little bit about the Bucks before we go off the air. Just let me need to stretch. They got a game tomorrow. Excuse me. They got to go against Atlanta for the third time in within a month span because it's like they faced them. They faced them this past Monday, and I think they faced them like over the around the weekend that they played the Thunder. This was a crazy schedule. You know what? Okay, I can look at the schedule because I know they got Atlanta tomorrow, which will be a 7 o'clock game at home. Ooh, hold on.
The new landmark tomorrow, the first of its kind in the city. Miriam
Black
O'Connor
Knight
looks
Bar to
back on
become
the
Milwaukee's
history
first
of the Black Knight Tower.
LGBTQ and historic
What
landmark.
looks to be an empty lot on 400 North Plankington Avenue holds deep history for Milwaukee's LGBTQ plus community. The spot near the Third Ward once carried the Black Knight Tavern, home to
Oh,
Wisconsin's LGBTQ uprising, and will soon be the future site of the county's first ever LGBTQ official landmark. The first chapter in reaching that story designation began 6 decades ago in 1961.
A group of Navy trainees went to the Black Knight on a dare. They knew it was a gay bar. The sailors started a fight because they were denied entrance into the tavern.
Josie Carter, a black trans woman, forced them away from one of the few gay bars in Milwaukee, but the men promised to come back later that night. Carter rallied the LGBTQ community to come defend the Black Knight against them, which led to what's now known as the Black Knight Brawl.
A lot of LGBTQ plus history has been erased because of our history and because of intolerance and people trying to really,
yes, on the 29th they faced Atlanta.
out of the
Then this past
site.
Monday,
That's
of
why
course,
Wesley
they
Shaver,
played Atlanta
president and
again and
CEO of
lost.
Milwaukee Pride Inc., says creating landmark status for
Well,
Black
they
Knight
suffered
is
their
so
first loss of the
impactful
season.
for the city.
And of course, this past Friday they suffered their second loss of the season.
Not only preserving and acknowledging, LGBTQ plus history, but allowing young people.
Of course, they got Atlanta. That's tomorrow at 7 at home. Of course, they got Cleveland at
The
home,
Milwaukee County Historical Society nominated the site in
which will
October
be
for landmark
7
status
o'clock again on
and expect to
Wednesday.
give it final approval on
Friday will
Monday.
be a
In
6:30
Milwaukee,
game against the
Miriam McCarr,
76ers.
TMJ4 News.
And Positively Milwaukee, now a local church honoring men and women who have served in our nation's military.
Okay, and of course next week, they got a 4 home game stretch, which would be Portland next Monday, Chicago next Wednesday, before Thanksgiving Eve. Then on Black Friday they got the Cleveland Cavaliers, and on Sunday the 27th, which I hope I can go to this game, which would be they going against the Dallas Mavericks. And to end the month on November, they will have New York Knicks on the road. So I think most of these games will be wins, and I can see them probably lose. Like I could be wrong on this one, but I can see them losing maybe one game. But I'm hoping they still be undefeated at home, which they are. I'm just hoping to stay that way. Oh, this is new that they just downloaded. Oh, wow, it would be a game December 13th, right after Raw. So let me see what game is that. Ooh, they got the Golden State Warriors. But hey, at least they'll probably be back for like in time for like to be at Raw for the game after they play Houston again, which would be on the road this time. Hmm. Oops. I gotta see this. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna end up going to Lakers game. I'm probably ain't gonna be able to afford or maybe I can. I gotta think about that. But yeah, they ain't got that many home games in December. They're mostly on the road, but let's see, on the second of Friday in December they got the Lakers. On the seventh, that would be on a Wednesday, they got the Sacramento Kings. Which would be an interesting game I would like to see. And they're at home against Utah Jazz Saturday the 17th. And the day before New Year's on Friday, they got Minnesota. And of course, they got a Christmas Day game, but they're on the road against Boston. So yeah, hey, put that. Let's see if there's anything else going on, like further up in the future that they probably got on there. Let's see. Oh yeah, it'd be good for country folks. I think they did announce this like a month or two ago that Reva's gonna be reformed in March. Okay, they ain't got anything harder than April so far, so we know most likely they're not gonna have I don't know, maybe they'll do something in May. Who knows? But then again, like I was saying, they didn't announce every pay per view as of yet for next year. Only thing they announced for like San Antonio for Royal Rumble, then Montreal, Quebec, Canada for February pay per view, which would be Elimination Chamber. So they announced that. Um, March, they probably go back to Saudi Arabia. Then April, of course, is WrestleMania. Then after that, we don't know what's going on, but we know guarantee that Chicago is going to get a pay per view. So I'm going to try to go. And I know there's lots of things that's going on in March and April too. After next month, because next month is Blizzard Brawl. Probably sometime this week I'm gonna start saving for that and just see how it goes. But with the Bucks being 10-2 and they got like games upcoming, so and we was hoping that either Chris Middleton or Pat Connaughton would have been back by now, but the last two games was Giannis and Drew was not playing, so hopefully tomorrow both of them will be back, and maybe Pat Connaughton will be back too, and maybe even Chris Middleton. So this is kind of still the beginning of the season, but just when they're going to be back, who knows? But I'm going to end this here. Thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Look for them on Facebook. Sorry, oh, I forgot what Facebook was. And also check out Moving Dudes. They're on Facebook too. But if you're in the Southeast Wisconsin area, if you're also like in Madison or you're in Green Bay, they will help you move some stuff there too. So give Sean a call, 414-807-4299. Again, this 414-807-4299. Um, please like the video, get some likes on here. Also, subscribe to the channel. So we are slowly building up. We got 230 subscribers from five more from last week and whatever. But check out our past videos as well from pro wrestling, and of course we talk about the Milwaukee Bucks as well. Because if we do pro wrestling and Milwaukee Bucks, I think I got one more thing to add. So I hope y'all enjoying the forgotten episodes because we're more than halfway done with those. So I think we're gonna be on episode 7 this Thursday. So get a chance, check out the first 6 episodes that's out. Um, and what else? Oh yeah, like I said, the return of next month. This will be the return of. Ooh, sorry for my ears. It'll be the return of exclusive. So get a chance, check that out. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So happy Veterans Day to everybody. I'm sorry I didn't say it this past Friday or anything like that. But happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, and hopefully y'all have a good week. And like big event this week is coming up for like wrestling, especially for Impact and AEW. Get a chance to check those out, and that'll be it. The more we get more subscribers, the more we can do with you know this channel. So until the next video, y'all have a good night, and probably next time you might see me tomorrow because I might make a complaint on here or talk about the high Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Depends how it goes. But y'all have a good one.